Good day, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Eminado Asika. So if you are seeing this face for the first time, or if you are coming across this channel for the first time, like I said, I'm Eminado Asika and I film all things motherhood, entertainment, lifestyle and side hustle. So if you know you've not subscribed, please kindly smash that red subscribe button because it's totally free to do so, and also click on the bell icon so as to be notified each time I post a new wonderful video, and also like and share this video, guys. So to my returning subscribers, you guys are welcome. You're my real MVPs. Thank you so much. I really love and appreciate. Thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. Thank you so much, guys. So today I'm going to be bringing in a topic on parenting, and the topic for today is going to be how to know that you are a failed parents. So if you know you like this topic, and if you know you want to learn one or two things from this video, please kindly stay to the end of this video because you are going to learn one or two things from this video. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also share this video, guys. Thank you so much. So let's get straight into the video. So guys, like I said earlier, I'm going to be bringing in a video on parenting, and the topic for this video is how to know that you're a failed parent. So I'm going to be giving us 16 behaviors that people portray both knowingly and unknowingly that will make them to become a failed parent. And these are behaviors that they do. These are the primary behaviors that they portray that will make that child to get spoiled. So one of the behavior is when your child dresses naked in public and you see it as fashion or civilization. So that's where your number one problem starts from. You know, some parents, they will say we are in computer age, so these days they will dress their children anyhow, especially to birthday parties. They will just dress their children naked and they will see it as fashion, or they will see it as civilization. So dressing your children naked in public will make them to get spoiled, and from that we have become a failed parent. So the number two behavior is when your kids in primary or secondary school have their own personal Android phone in the name of doing assignments. Get ready to raise a rotten child. Some parents at the age of 8, 7, their children already have their own personal Android phone, which is very bad. What do you expect that child to learn at that age, where you can search for anything on Google now, you can search for anything on social media? You give them their own personal phone in the name of doing assignments. From assignment, do you know what else they are watching on their phone? Do you know what else they are learning from that phone? I know of a small child that she already knows how to, a child of 6 years old, she already knows how to go to YouTube and download videos, cartoon videos from YouTube. How did she learn that? A child of 6 years old. So when they have their own Android phone at that age, you don't know what they learn on their phone. Do you search the phones? You don't search the phones. You don't see the kind of pictures they snap. You don't see the kind of videos that they watch. So I don't see a child having Android phone at the age of 10, or a child in primary school or secondary school having an Android phone at the age of 10 a good thing. I know we are in the computer age, but when those children have a phone at the age of 10 and they are still in primary school, secondary school, what do you want that child to learn? The child will always, even if they give the child assignments in school, instead of the child to crack his brain to relax and do his assignment, instead he will decide to browse it, because there's nothing you browse on social media now or on Google that you won't get. Instead of that child to learn, the child will always look for a fast and easy way to learn just by browsing, which is not good. So another behavior is during birthdays, you dress your female child naked and post on social media expecting positive comments. You are raising a rotten child. Like I said earlier in the first one, you dress your children half naked and you post it on social media and you are expecting positive comments for people to say, oh, this mom, you know what's up, oh, legit mama, oh, current mother, this, that. No, you are spoiling the life of that child. Dressing that child naked at that age and posting on social media and expecting positive comments. I really pity that child. So we have to dress our children decently, both when they are inside and when they are going out. They have to dress decent, because like they said, the way you dress is the way you will be addressed. So if you dress your child in a naked way, people will see that child and they will say, let us watch the mother, let us know how the mother will dress. The way you dress your child is the way you'll be addressed. People will see that child as a rotten child. People will see that child as a upcoming prostitute, and they'll be looking at the mother that dressed the child to know the way the mother dress. So which message are you passing across? We are not passing across a good message. We are just spoiling the life of that child. So another behavior that people portray is when your kids have access to channel of their choice on your television, even when you are not present. Be sure that you are raising a vagabond. You are not at home and your kids have the access to channel of their choice. I could remember when we were small, we don't even know how to operate remotes, but children of this age, they know how to even put their cartoon channel. They know how to watch Nickelodeon, and after watching Nickelodeon, I know of a child 6 years old. I'm still talking of the child I know that I told you about, 6 years old, that know how to download YouTube video. She also knows how to watch Nickelodeon, 6 years old, and she like all this iCarly, all this program she watches on Nickelodeon. She's not even watching Disney Junior. She's not watching children channel. 6 years old is already watching Nickelodeon, and after that she will tell her mommy that this is not the clothes she want to wear. She want to wear the type that iCarly wore. She want to wear the type that this was. She want a child of 6 years old. Which message are you passing across? You are not around. Your children have the guts to take remotes on the television and watch the channel of their choice. Okay, now be sure that you are raising a vagabond. So another behavior is that your child is doing something wrong, and somebody else cannot correct him or her because you will fight that person. Okay, now don't worry, very soon government will parade your child on social media. Your child is doing something wrong, and that person cannot correct your child. Some parents will say, yes, who asked you to train my children for me? Since you cannot train the child, another person cannot correct the child. Okay, don't worry, very soon they will be paraded on social media. That is how most parents behave, and they will destroy the life of their children because they don't want other people to correct the bad behavior that their children portray, which is not good. Some children in school, they will misbehave and the teacher will spank the child. The child will come home and tell you, mommy, my teacher beat me. You will not even ask the child, what did you do that led to the beating? You will not even say, let you hear from the child, let you know. If some parents don't even know when their children are saying the truth and when their children are lying. So the children will tell, your child will come and tell you the teacher flog him, and you will go to school the next day and go and fight the teacher. What is the child going to school to learn? How to misbehave, and he will not be corrected, because if you try to correct the child, the mother of the child or the father will come and fight the person, and that child will just get spoiled like that. Then don't worry, very soon your child will be paraded on social media by the government. Another behavior is just the same thing I said earlier. Your child will be corrected in school by the teacher. Then the child will cry and come home and report to you, and then you will gather protest and lead the protest to the school for the teacher to be sacked. Like, are you normal? Anyway, I've already said I talked about this in the other behavior, the behavior I said earlier. So it's not a normal thing for your child to be corrected in school. Then the child will cry home and report to you. Then you stage a protest and lead the protest to the school and protest for the teacher to be sacked. Then that means you are not normal, and that is the behavior that will make you to raise a rotten child that will be useless, another wasted product of the society. So another behavior is that you went on social media defending your child for what everybody knows that the child did that is wrong. Your mumu never do. Your child did something that is wrong. It's on social media, and you went and be defending your child. Okay, I'm going to give 2 examples. Just like this Chrisland girl, she did something that is wrong, and instead of the mother to just keep quiet because she knows that what her child did is wrong, and the child should face the punishment from the school, whether it's suspension or they expel the child from school, but instead she went on social media and she started defending her child, lying that her child is traumatized, lying that the school is behind everything that happened, and you are defending your child. The woman mumu never do. That is another behavior. So you don't have to defend your child for anything that the child did that is bad. The child has to face that consequences. Another example I'm going to be giving is the case of the Dowen College student Sylvester Oromoni that died last year. I heard that one of the, I don't know what is still going on about that case now, but I was told that one of the parents flew their child abroad. Is it good? You flew your own child abroad, then another family is crying for the death of their own child. Your mumu have entered another level, and you just have to be very careful, because very soon when that child grows up, the child will turn the case around and it will be on you. So another behavior is that a father is correcting a child, or a mother is correcting a child, and you as the mother or the father, you stay from farm shouting, please don't kill my child for me, oh, abeg shift. They should not kill your child for you. Your child did something that is wrong and they are correcting the child, and you stay from farm be shouting, please don't kill my child for me, oh. So the child cannot be corrected. The child that did something wrong cannot be corrected, and once that child see that you have his or her back, the child will repeat that same thing another day, and later the child will do that same thing to you, and you'll be like, who do you resemble? Let's be very careful, okay? Let us train our children in a very good way. So another behavior is that we are giving a child that is less than 10 years pocket money to hold and saying it's for your weekend. Believe me, very soon they will start visiting bank in order to raise money for their Christmas and Salah celebration, because a child that is less than 10 years old, that you still have to be holding the money for the child, so that you know what the child is using his money for, or you have to help that child to save, or you buy a piggy bank for the child in order for the child to save. Instead, you are giving the child money and telling the child it's for your pocket money. Don't worry, very soon they will start visiting bank so that they can raise money for both Christmas and new Salah celebration. Don't worry, that is how you raise your children. You don't know what they are buying, you don't know what they are using their money for, you give them pocket money and tell them it's for the weekend. Okay, now let's see how it ends up. So another behavior is that you are expecting your child that is less than 18 years to be the breadwinner of the family. Don't worry, that gunpowder that you are cooking will soon explode one day. A child that is less than 18 years, you are expecting that child to be the breadwinner of the family. That is why boys of 16 years now, 15 years, even 14 years that are not done with their secondary school yet, they are already going to look for how to do yahoo so that they will make money and come and start giving you, or come and build house for you. A child that is less than 18 years old, don't worry, that gunpowder that you are cooking, it will soon explode right in your eyes. It will explode. So another behavior that people portray is that you have money to train your children in school, yet you are telling them that school is scam. Don't worry, you are telling your child that school is scam, and you have money to train them, but to say no, school is scam. My sister, well done, no, I give you hand, now you get this hand. School is scam, abi? When other children are going to school and learning so that they will become something in future, even if they don't get a job, they can, like I've taught so many ways to make money online, legal ways or not illegal. You are teaching your children, telling your children that school is scam, when other children are learning to get a bright future. If they are not going to school to learn, that means you want them to hang around on the streets and start hawking for you, or to start doing what you don't, because you are stingy, you don't want to bring out money and train your children in school. You say school is scam. I give you hand though, well done, no. So another behavior is that you are insulting your spouse, insulting your husband, or husband is insulting the wife in the presence of the children, calling your spouse all manner of name. Don't worry, that seed that you are planting, one day it will soon grow, it will mature in your very own eyes. You insult your spouse in the presence of your children. Now, what do you want your children to see their father or their mother as, especially women that have sharp mouths. Every time papa papa, every time they are talking, you are always insulting your spouse, or the husband is insulting the mother in the presence of the children. Don't worry, that seed that you are planting, one day it will grow. Just like this Osinachi's husband, may her soul rest in peace, he used to tell his children that it's good to beat women. God forbid if those children grow up tomorrow, or if the boys grow up tomorrow and they start beating their wives, which seed have you planted in their, which good seed have you planted? What do you expect them to do in the future? You are teaching them how to beat women, how to insult women, how to insult their spouse when they grow up, and they will teach it to their children, and their children will and like that it will spread. You are raising a bad and a ungodly seed. So let's be very careful. So another behavior is that your children finish school and they want to enter school. You bribe the school so that your children can gain admission. Don't worry, just wait till the child comes home with his final results. Then you see that seed that you have planted, what it has resulted into. Your child, you bribe. In fact, I don't know what to say about this one, but you self, you understand. Your child don't know how to read hard and gain admission. Instead, you are bribing the school so that your child can gain admission and deprive others that need the admission of admission. Okay, wait till the final result so that you see what your child comes home with. Okay, so another behavior is that you have a child of 15 years in your house, a girl. She cannot cook, she cannot wash plates, she cannot wash her clothes, she cannot do anything on her own just because you have a housemaid in your house. Don't worry, when she grow up, when she's getting married and going to her own house, also look for housemaids that will follow her along. Take housemaid, let her take housemaid along with her. Because if you are not teaching your child how to cook, a girl of 15 years, you are not teaching her how to cook, you are not teaching her how to wash her own clothes, you are not teaching her how to be independent on her own, then just get ready to look for a housemaid when she gets married that will go along with her, so that the housemaid will take her husband away from her. So another behavior that people portray is that on service days, on Sundays, your child don't want to go to church. Your child refuses to go to church, all in the name of you want to go and visit his friend, or he's busy, and you keep quiet. Don't worry, when that child gets old, you will not be quiet anymore. You will not be quiet, because you left that child at that age to misbehave, to portray the kind of behavior, to display behavior that she's not supposed to display, or he's not supposed to display, by not going to church. You don't want to bring up your child in a godly way. Okay, when that child gets old, believe me, you will not be quiet again. So another behavior is that you are pushing your child that is not up to age to get married, so that the child will bring you in-laws, or bring you money, and bring you grandchildren. Okay, don't worry, just be preparing to receive a divorce papers very soon. You are just pushing your child into a relationship that they don't know about, or for them to get married just because of your own personal interests. One day, God forbid, that child might die of domestic violence, or the child might come home one day and tell you that he's not getting married again, he's getting divorced. Then my sister or my brother, what will you do? So another behavior is that you want your children to read a particular course of your own choice in school. I pity you. That course that they don't want to do, you are forcing them to read that course. Some people want to answer mama doctor. Your child that does not know anything about science, you push the child into science. Some people, their children did arts or social sciences, but instead they made their child to write another WAEC in science so that the child will become a doctor. I pity you, because you are not raising that child at all. You are not, after how many years of schooling, you just want to see the future of the child go down the drain. I pity you. So please, parents, let's be very careful, okay? Let's be very careful about where we raise our children. Let's be very careful about the kind of behaviors that we portray. So please, let's be very careful. Okay, thank you very much, guys, for staying with me to the end of this video. I know you like this video, so don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave your comments in the comment section down below. Thank you very much, guys. Have a nice day. Bye.